An important part of collecting cycads and propagating them is the removal of suckers, the safe removal of suckers, and the correct treatment of the suckers afterwards. These are also sometimes called pups. The first thing to remember with these is that it's a form of vegetative reproduction. So the sucker or the pup that you remove is going to have the same sex as the adult plant. So a male will be a male and a female will be a female. There's been no genetic exchange, there's been no pollination. So the sex of the sucker is going to remain the same. And that's important to remember. So if you get a small sucker, you know that in time that sucker will be a male or a female to have the same sex as the parent plant. This is a Cycad revolita sucker. You'll see it's got leaves. It's perhaps slightly bigger than a tennis ball. This is the minimum size that I would remove from a plant. There you can see my hand for reference of size. That one I would take off, and I think it would be safe to do so. This one is a blind sucker. This one hasn't got leaves yet. I wouldn't remove a sucker that hasn't made leaves yet. I'd leave it to get a bit bigger, and it'll be safe to remove that later on. This is also a sucker. It's also a vegetative reproduction. This one comes from the stem. You can see it's not under the ground. It's a stem sucker, and I haven't had success with these. I would leave such a sucker to develop into a branch, a separate head on this particular plant, but stem suckers I have not had much success with, so I would leave this. Is a horridus that is busy making leaves, and you can see there's a cone coming as well. This is a male. So any sucker that we remove from this plant will be male like the parent plant. If we look down here, you can see there's a sucker that's actually pushing leaves right now. So that sucker will be, it's quite a large one as well if I look at this distance here. That sucker will have the same sex, it'll obviously be the same species. And there at the back we can see another sucker that's emerging there. And those ones I will show you a little bit later how to remove them safely and how to treat them so that we can be sure they grow.